Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Wisconsin Badgers, Barry Alvarez Field at historic Camp Randall Stadium, where we are looking forward to a fantastic battle. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Badgers offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Wants to throw. It's fired. Coming after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Barry Johnson. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Badgers look to keep this drive humming. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Looking for a huge play. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. And now on second down for this offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. They'll run the option. Got the first down and still on his feet. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. The Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Barry Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
After the short completion, it's now second down. Caught behind the line. It's Barry Johnson. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Catch in the middle, it's Barry Johnson. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And off to Jones. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
The Hoosiers offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They'll run play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Pierce. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Hoosiers are in the hurry-up.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Cherry. Finds the tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle.
I love the patience by the quarterback on this drive, too. He's not getting greedy. He's not forcing the ball somewhere where it doesn't need to go. He's just taking what the defense gives him, and this offense, therefore, is matriculating down the field.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Caught over the middle. It's Pierce. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And that pass picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Got it in the middle. It's Mitchell. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. The short hands. It's Barry Johnson. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Nice read and nice throw. And I know Wisconsin quarterbacks always get the unfair moniker that they're game managers, and it's because they've always been a great rushing offense. Just got to complete a couple throws and keep the offense on schedule. But when you think about the offenses where they've had a difference maker, a guy like Russell Wilson that were able to throw on first down, take shots, just make them so much more explosive. I think this guy has some of those traits too.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Catch in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Badger. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Kentucky is in trouble right now, and unless something drastic changes, we're looking at Wildcat on the menu tonight in Lexington. They're trailing by 14 to Alabama. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Pierce. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. Off play action. Trying to get to it. Using the quick game. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his man. It's Pierce. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them.
Going for it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely
Scanning the field, it's Cherry. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. On the return, it's Jones. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is
a shot for the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Badger! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
And you want these guys that can take the top off of defense. It changes the way they're going to play coverage on you, and he does it right here. Just runs by the DB. He had no chance to try to catch up with him. Makes the big play down the field. And this will change the way you play defense against this guy the rest of the game.
From the gun, give on the inside. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good game. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Dropping back, it's Cherry. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Indiana!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Go into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Hog, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too, before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Throws to the wideout. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
The pitch. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. Finds his man. It's English. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays.
Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Hoosiers!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he makes the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Wide out in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Moving away from pressure. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
To throw, it's Spire. This time he's got his man. Turns it on at midfield. The expressway is wide open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Can't get him to the ground. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Badgers are threatening in the red zone. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Badgers have it in scoring position on first and goal. He wants to throw. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This will likely be the last play of the half. And the Badgers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success there.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Nice job getting to the QB there. The best Wisconsin defenses always seem to have a game breaker and a difference maker. This guy can be that for this unit. But we think back to the Watt brothers, right? TJ, JJ, nobody could block those guys one-on-one, and they just ruin coordinators' game plans offensively.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner will be brought down. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. They move the tight end all over. Off play action on 1st down. He'll take a shot. And it's caught! Touchdown, Badger! Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Utah delivered a masterpiece performance today and gave notice to the rest of college football. This is a team that can win anywhere, anyway against just about any opponent. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Hoosiers moving quickly to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Dropping back, it's Cherry. Looking deep down the right side. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They feed him again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Hoosiers are on the move. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
First and goal, Indiana.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
It's now second and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Indiana. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
And it just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you've played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Now on second and short after the first down completion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. It's complete on the right side. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Goes to the option. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Dropping back, it's fired. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Defense has him pinned back, and listen to this crowd roar. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
It's now 2nd down.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. The snap sets up the throw. They're setting up the screen. At the 45 on his way. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
1st and goal, Indiana.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's got it on the move. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Back to throw, it's Cherry. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And here they come, almost all the way back.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is
going over the top. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Wisconsin! The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the fourth. Going up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock.
It leads to second down.
They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass, it's Cherry. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And they'll drag him down after a good return.
And the defense is able to go out and shut the door. They put the clamps down. They've got a big lead, and with that fumble, they're going to win the game. You've got to give this defense credit for finishing.
The option look. Now the pitch. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Badger. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Eastern Michigan rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Ypsilanti. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Throw is incomplete. Third down coming.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. This is a long 4th down try, but the offense stays on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
At the 41-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it